Letting go is the best thing we can do. It's the most peaceful thing that we can do. Letting go of our expectations of how a situation should have been. Letting go of expectations of how people should behave. Letting go of the expectations of ourselves to be perfect constantly, never being allowed to make mistakes. Letting go and just allowing things are to be as they are. Letting go and accepting the situation, your life, the moment here and now, the moments in the past and the moments for the future to unfold as they will. So often we're trying to fight the nature or the universe or things that we have no control over, and it's just making us exhausted. So today I had this feeling of actually having let go. It is what it is. Anyway, so this is the 1st of June 2026. My name is Hannah and this is the I Ching reflection for today. And let's see what the I Ching has got to say to us about that today, and maybe something entirely different as well. Okay, so as usual, we're starting by rooting into the present moment, bringing our focus to the here and now, leaving the past in the past and the future in the future. We're doing this by breathing in and out through the nose, feeling the stomach expand with each breath in and contract with each breath out. The spine rises towards the sky with each breath in, and we relax with each breath out, connecting to the earth below. We do not collapse, with the spine remain rising towards the sky as if it's hanging from a silk thin thread from above. Crown point to the sky. Chin naturally becoming tucked in as the spine rises into the base of the skull. So you remain with your breath and I will draw the hexagram. So how are the energies around us today and how do we best navigate them in order to have the most smooth and joyous day forward? We've got 22 adorning, 37 household and 40 relief, which is the underlying energy. And relief here we got thunder over water. And it's that when the thunder comes, the clouds are gathering in the skies and the rumbling noise and the lightning and the flashes, and it could be really quite scary. And this is this fear here. But what it does, it actually clears up the debris. It just clears up the sky. It takes away the pressure from the weather, from the atmosphere, and then clears things up. So after a great big thunderstorm, everything is fresh and there's so much peace, and there's water for the plants and everything feels much better. And this is where we are here. And that's also what you get from letting go. You know, when you've been holding on to something for too long, and that is no longer serving, right? Or you're trying to change a situation, or you're trying to change a person who is maybe not acting in their best interest, or might be harming other people, but eventually you're just letting go. You cannot control this. Or maybe with your children as well, like you want them to do the best they can and they're not listening, but maybe you're just letting go. They're grown up now. Maybe they need to make their own mistakes, that kind of thing, right? And then with that comes peace, and that's like the peace after a great thunderstorm. And here in the present moment, we've got adorning, and adorning is speaking about, we've got this fire at the foot of a mountain. So it's actually shining a light up the mountain, adorning the mountain with this golden glow. But this is speaking about, and the fire here is within. We've got that also moving forward, right? Today, we've got the fire within, which is this clarity. When there's fire, when there's light, you can see, right? So today we can see clearly within, and this is what brought this relief, because we realized there's no use to being fearful. Kan water is speaking about fear, like on the one end of the spectrum, we've got this fear of the water element is fear. On the other one is courage, right? But it's this fear for things what might happen. But now we can see clearly here that there's nothing to be fearful for. There's no point, really. Our life is pretty good. Like we're starting to see the positive aspects of our life, and seeing, okay, we are moving out of something that is, or have moved out of something that no longer serves, right? Or even if you're still in this situation, you have let go of it and just allowing things to unfold exactly as they should. And this will speed the process up, because often it is our own thought patterns, our mental patterns, our mental conditioning that is holding us stuck in something that no longer serves, that it's no longer aligned with us. It's ourself most often that are keeping ourselves trapped in the past, although we want to move forward and we want to let go, but the conditioning is so strong. And we also have this, that we want to make sure that everything is fine, and we are fighting for things that are not worthy of a fight anymore. Okay, but that is not a problem anymore. We have let go. The thunder has come, we've let go, and now we can see this beautiful mountain. You can see it clearly. We can see it, and we can see what we need to do. And within and with this, there is peace. Okay, and what we're moving into is household, and household is it's about family, and it is about a place that we call our own. But it doesn't necessarily have to mean that we're starting a family or that we are settling down somewhere. I think it's more of a finding peace within. You know, and knowing that wherever we go, we have ourselves, and we are our home always, right? This is your ultimate home. It is you. My ultimate home is me. And it doesn't matter if you live in this house or in that house or in this country or that country or wherever, right? You always have you. And there should be peace in that. And you should be feeling the strength from that, knowing that you have you as an ally at all times, and make sure that you are your own ally. You are your own family. You are looking after yourself. So often we are just putting ourselves down. You're not good enough. You haven't got enough money. You don't look good enough. There's all these kind of things that we tell ourselves. You too much weight, too little weight. All these kind of things that we just keep on putting ourselves down. And we should have to stop doing that. Because if you are your own enemy, how are you going to find any allies, right? If you keep on just being your own enemy and putting yourself down, right? this is not right. You need to be your first ally, your first strongest supporter. And this is what household is speaking about. So today you're moving into this. Yeah. I am my strongest ally. So let's have a look at what the book is saying about adorning here. The text speaks about there is smoothness and progress, but only little. Okay, and actually so the mountain speaks about stillness, right? And Lee speaks about clarity, or about brightness, about sea. It's also about like your heart's desire, but also your heart, who you are truly within, like the true essence of you. And this one is speaking about, and especially this fifth line here, and I think the fourth line as well, speaking about adorning your true nature, bringing out your true nature. And adorning is speaking about social etiquette and how we behave and who we are in relation to others, and in the ancient times, rather than they try to avoid punishing people, and instead they wanted to teach them etiquette. But then it's not just on the surface level. And actually this fifth line here speaks in particular, it's not a surface level thing, how you behave, how people perceive you. Like, now I look like I'm doing something good, but I'm not, like, but underneath actually that's just for show, right? It's about adorning your true nature, lifting your true nature to the surface, being who you truly are, in order to be able to be to be of benefit to all sentient beings, right? And also to fit into this new way of life. And with fitting in, I mean, it's not changing who you are in any way to fit into a new situation. It's finding your true space by being your true self, by adorning, shining a light on your true essence of you. Because when we are truthful, us, you know, when I am me, and I don't put on any layers or any mask or trying to fit into a situation, the correct people will come to me. You might lose some people along the way, but they are no longer resonate with who you are, right? But the right people will come instead. Okay, so this was the reading for today. We have relief, finally, by letting go. And we are cultivating our inner virtue, lifting, putting a light on our true nature. And with this, we're going to be able to step into the home that is us, feeling at home in our own body, in our own spirit, in our own presence, and feeling safety in that, knowing that we are our strongest ally. So I wish you a beautiful day, and I hope this reading was a benefit to you.